So, I was thinking we could go to the Coliseum this afternoon, and then the rooftop garden restaurant at the Forum Hotel for dinner.
Romantic. But will we want to go to such a nice place after sweating around the Coliseum all afternoon? Maybe we should go to the Pantheon instead. Then we can go to the opera after dinner. I think there's a Puccini playing. What?
How did I marry the best, sweetest, and smartest girl in Buffalo?
Because you are incredibly persistent and I have good taste.
Hello, honeymooners. Could you move along? I'm trying to work here. Go away. Go see the Vatican or something like that.
Saw the Vatican yesterday, Henrik.
Come on, Chris. Let's leave Henrik alone to work on his essay.
Essay? It's not an essay. It's a dissertation. Americana.
Hi, Henrik. How's it going, mate?
For bah. It would go a lot easier if I could get some peace and quiet around here. Isn't the point of a hostel to be here as little as possible? It's for sleeping, and that's it. It's supposed to be quiet during the day.
You're big on the libraries, mate. Why don't you just go find one?
I'm not going to hoard my notes every day. I've got my office right here. Now, if I could just keep people out of it.
Speak of the notes, I had a ripper idea for your essay.
Dissertation.
Whatever. You know what I think it really needs?
I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
Pictures! Give it a burr. What better way to explain the 16th Roman architectural, whatever, than with photo examples?
The effects of institutional Christianity on the development of 18th century Roman architecture in the face of the Enlightenment.
Now with pictures. Just think of the possibilities, mate. Taken by yours truly, of course. I'd be gobsmacked if my photo examples didn't help your dissertation from dodgy to ace for all those uni knockers.
I understood about 5 words in that sentence.
I'll even offer you my mate's discount on my standard rate.
Johnny, you've booked one photography job in your life. You don't have a standard rate.
That's not true! But 4. Better than the kick in your backside, mate. More reason to use me than some show pony off the street. I'll be a bit of conch, I promise.
Ugh. If I say yes, will you leave me alone?
Faster than a bogan on birthday.
Ah, fine. Now, this is a list of all the structures I'm discussing in the paper. Take some photos. I will decide if I can use them.
Right.
Now, lass mich allein.
Right. You won't be sorry, mate.
Johnny, what were you doing?
Not, mate.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I fixed the floorboards, but it's too fun watching people trip. Plus, you can't be a tourist in Rome if you can't watch your step. The roads around here haven't been fixed since Alexander the Great. It's as they say. The musicians change, but the music stays the same. It's better Italian. Anyway, what did you say your name was again?
Alex.
Alex, of course, Alex, like Alexander the Great. Anyway, so you've been to one of these before, yes?
Yeah, I stayed in a hostel once in
Of course you have. You're a student and an American. Oh, I love Americans. So much curiosity. Always asking me so many questions like, Berto, when was this hostel built? Berto, when was the Colosseum built? Berto, has the Pope ever stayed in your hostel? Berto, where is the best pizza in Rome? By the way, is in Legata Maggiore Monteverdi, which is more technically in Rome. Well, it is. Anyway, now, I'm missing. Oh, yes, of course. And you're an American? I love Americans. We have 2 others staying with us too. Chris and Sir, they're on there. And then, of course, we have Johnny, who'll be your roommate. He's the one who almost bowled you over on the way in. He's an Australian who always calls himself a journalist just because he carries around the camera all day. Che Dio lo benedica. No, oh, we also have Ella. She's also a student too. Now, I'm forgetting something. A key pizza, please.
You forgot to introduce yourself, but
Of course I have. Hello, I'm Berto Alberto. He figured that out, didn't he? I'm Berto Alberto. I inherited this hostel from my mama. If you need anything, just ask me. Everybody else does.
How'd you know I was a student?
Yes, of course. You have the same look about you, as if your head is about to burst into flames at any moment. Those great frying effects do you. That's why I never went to university. It fries your brains.
plenty of people will disagree with you there, Berto.
Of course you would, Dr. Schultz. You disagree with anyone just for the fun of it. You have no hair on your tongue. Dr. Schultz is on his sabbatical from the University of Heidelberg. He's writing his dissertation while he's here. I tried to have him explain it to me once, but I swear my brain almost started to smoke. Alex Marinos, Dr. Schultz.
Professor Henrik Schultz, I'm studying the effects of institutional Christianity on the development of 18th century Roman architecture in the face of the Enlightenment.
Wow. Have you seen this poor boy is trying to come all the way to Rome to get away from the brain-frying effects of university, and you set his head on fire again?
No, it's fine. That sounds interesting. Complicated.
That was a simplistic way to put it.
What's all the ruckus about that?
Ella Smith. Ella, meet our new guest, Alex Marinos. Alex is also a student from Chicago.
New York, but I go to school in Chicago.
New York, Chicago. If it's not the Roma, it's not the Homa. Okay, so I'll take Alexander the Great's bags and take them to his new Homa. Okay.
What?
I know, he's a bit topsy, isn't he?
Chopsy?
Mouthy, chatty, twitteral.
Yeah, I feel like Berto's the type of person who would wax eloquent about toothpaste for an hour below.
That's blush. So, you're from New York, the Statue of Liberty, the World Trade Center, and all that.
Yeah, actually, my sister Nikki works in one of the trades, the towers. My parents live in Astoria in Queens.
Wizard. Not gonna lie to you, I've always wanted to visit New York. Central Park, the Empire State Building.
It's okay, I guess. And you're from...
London. I earned my double first in psychology and communications, but needed a break for my master's. Tidy time for an impromptu backpacking trip on the continents, right?
Right.
Right. So what brings you to Rome? Are you here for uni, study abroad or something like that?
No, I'm not actually in school right now. I needed a break.
I can understand that. So how long are you on holiday? I could suggest some places to see while you're here.
I don't really have a plan, actually. I sort of just got on a plane.
Free spirit, eh? You and Johnny get along. Every day he comes up with a new scheme for how he's going to go off and change the world, but then he forgets all about it and wags up 10 pictures for an hour.
Sounds like a riot.
That about sums up Johnny, clumsy, loud, and always has a camera. Chris, Sarah! This is Alex Marinos. He's staying here with his holiday from uni in Chicago.
Chris.
Sarah, nice to meet you.
Chris and Sarah, you've met Alex Marinos, of course. Chris and Sarah are on their honeymoon in the city of Rome.
That's Paris, Berto.
Paris? No. Paris, all glitz, all ostentazione. Paris. Ugh, Paris.
Plenty of people will disagree with you there also, Berto.
Okay.
So, Alex, you're from Chicago?
New York. I go to school in Chicago, or I did.
What part of New York?
The city of Queens.
Oh, we're from upstate.
Buffalo, but my parents live in Manhattan. My father works at the trades.
So does my sister.
Small world. Small world.
Well, anyways, Sarah and I were just heading out to do some sightseeing. It was nice to meet you, Chris.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Wait. Rude.
What do you mean?
Well, they totally ignored you. Don't you think that's kind of weird?
This thing tends to freak some people out. I'm used to it.
I can't imagine why.
People will always be afraid of what they consider to be different. And for Americans, a lot of things are different. No offense.
Please, I'm from Queens. It's a zoo of different. I see weird things in your headscarf almost every day on the subway.
It's
So I haven't stopped gawking at it since I walked in.
I wasn't. Was I? Sorry.
Like I said, I've had less.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Don't you worry about it. Well, I'm going to take a kip. Don't let go to it one for the next hour. And if Johnny comes back and offers to make dinner again, do not let him. Cheers.
Bye.
What am I doing here?
Tell me, Alexander, why have you come to the city of the swallowed by the old god to be his only people, huh?
To where?
To Rome, Alexander. That's what the Apostle Paul called it. You know the Apostle Paul?
Personally?
No, his books in Nuevo Testamento, the New Testament.
Oh yeah, I know him. My grandfather was a pastor.
Of course, you know Dio and Jesus, God and Jesus. Of course you have. Of course, I knew it. I could smell it on you, huh?
I think that's just the 10-hour flight.
Hey, you crack me up, Alexander. Now, tell me, why you come to Rome, huh?
I don't know. I just needed to go somewhere. To get on a plane. The flight to Rome was cheap and it left soon.
I see. So you have short arms, huh?
I don't think that is anything to do
No,
with
no,
it.
no. Short arms. Your arms are too short to reach into your pockets for money. The expression. It's better than Italiano.
What? No, I just needed to go somewhere quickly.
To or from?
What?
Are you running to or from something?
I don't even know what I'm doing here, Berto.
Most people who come here don't. I call it the Hotel di Perduti e Trovati. The Hotel of the Lost and Found.
Why? Because so many people leave their toothbrushes here?
No. Because most people, when they come here, they come here lost, and hopefully when they leave, they found what they're looking for.
Well, here's hoping.
Dio, he always makes things work out in the end. The musicians change, but the music stays the same. People always find something new to worry about, but Dio, he does not change.
What, were you a priest before you were a hostel owner?
I studied for a few years, but the food was better here.
Of all the hostels in Rome, I managed to find the one run by an ex-priest.
Not ex! Once you get in, you never get out, like the mafia. I am not in the mafia, I joined the church instead. So, tell me, you say that Dio changed. What happened, huh?
He didn't change exactly. He just didn't show up. I needed to do an internship this fall for school, right? Well, I applied to, I don't know, like 50 places. And nothing. Just one measly thanks but no thanks letter. Most of the places didn't even have the decency to call me back.
And that's his fault.
I prayed. I begged for something, and nothing. Doesn't he get that I need this? I can't graduate until it's done, and I can't just sit at home and do nothing. I can't tell my parents. They'll just think I'm a failure, especially compared to the angelic Nikki, who's 25 and already works in the trades for crying out loud, and will probably be made partner in her law firm by the time she's 28. She could get an internship without breaking a sweat, but not me, because he hates me.
Oh, I do not think he hates you. Trust me, you know.
I called and wrote and answered every help wanted ad all summer, and nothing. Silence. So what can I do? I got on a plane because it's either that or disappoint everyone again. So now I'm here, stuck in a city, in a country where I don't even speak the language because I can't go home and I can't go to school or to an internship I don't have, and I don't know, so I have nowhere to be.
Jonah was stuck in the belly of a fish with no plan. At least the food is better here. Unless Jonah is cooking.
So I'm Jonah now?
No, Alexander, you are whoever you need to be. As long as you remember who he is.
If you two are done with the spiritual of my tender thoughts, I could use some quiet.
Do not mind Henry. His brain is just starting to smoke after working on his essay too long. Dissertation!
And I will be working on it much longer if I can't get some peace and quiet around here. Isn't the point of a hostel to be here as little as possible? Don't you people have places to be? Dally.
Well, if the point is to be here as little as possible, why are you still here?
Because Berto brings me free coffee whenever I ask. Berto.
One cappuccino coming right up.
Extra shot of espresso after 4.
I know my chickens!
So how's the essay going then? All right, fine. I got it. Sorry to bother you. I'll be going then.
As long as you're any verbal here. Oh, and take Ella with you. Let's get chatty around tea time. Endlich. Stille.
Quick! Switch on the telly!
I don't know, maybe I should find a library.
Sorry, what are you
Priscilla, what is he talking about?
We don't know.
We were standing on the corner trying to decide whether to go to the Coliseum or the Pantheon, and he almost ran us over.
But how does route thing work?
Alright, what are you trying to do?
BBC News, show on the news.
Right, what is it?
It's on the channels.
Johnny, pretend, what are you
Everyone puts talking in. Something's happening.
That's New York.
Those the towers?
The towers.
The World Trade Center. The bell's on fire. There was only one when I left.
Berto, what are they saying? They're saying that 2 planes hit the towers.
Just a few minutes ago, they're saying it was for an accident. Something to do with the navigational system?
No bloody accident. 2 planes?
Chris, doesn't your dad work in one of the towers?
Got a
Cell
call.
phone's in our room.
Nikki works in that tower, the south one.
Your sister.
Yeah, my dad, he's a firefighter. NYFD's probably already there.
Do you think I'm right?
I need a phone. Where's the phone?
It's over there on the table. Dial 001, the number.
It's 002. Oh, I forgot the one. 012. Come on, Nikki, pick up. Nikki, it's Alex. Please call me when you get this. I saw the news and I have to know you're okay. You're okay, right? Look, please be okay. Okay, I'm gonna call Mom now. I love you, Nikki, and I'm sorry. Call me back.
She didn't answer?
No, I left a message for her to call me back. I didn't leave a number for her to call me back. I don't even know the number. I gotta call her back.
Dial 001, the number.
I got it. Oh no, her voicemail's full. Oh, I told her to clean it out, but she never listens. Nikki! Maybe she called my mom. Mom, I'm so sorry. But no, I'm fine. I'm not in New York. Listen, I didn't get that internship. I didn't go. I'm not in New York. I'm in Rome, in Italy. Yeah, I know. I didn't get it, and I stole Ed's credit card, and I just got on a plane. And what? No, I'm fine. I'm on the ground now. Listen, Mom, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I never should have left, and I never should have lied. And Mom, is Nikki there? Right. I called her, but I didn't get her. She didn't pick up, and her mailbox was full. And well, what time is it there? When did she go to work? Now you're sure she made it to work? She didn't get stuck in traffic or something? Okay, but it looks, she works on the 32nd floor, right? It looks like the plane hit the,
They're saying the 85th floor.
the 85th floor, so she's below there, right? She'll be okay, right, Mom? Mom, please tell me she's gonna be okay. Yeah, Mom, I'll pray. Is Dad there? You couldn't have told him not to go? I know it's his job, but you're right. You're right. He'll find her and they'll be okay. And it's just, I wish I could have told him. I know, but I laughed and I yelled at him and you're right. I love you too. I'm glad you're okay. Call me as soon as you hear from Dad or Nikki. You can call me back at this number. It's, what was the word up?
It's country code 39.
Country code 39.
38.
38.
977.
977.
1289.
1289. I love you, Mom. Bye. I should be there with my mom or looking for Nikki or something. Why did I come here? I shouldn't be here.
Alex, there's nothing you can do now.
They're saying the American airspace is closed. You couldn't get there.
I'll take a boat. I'll swim.
All right. Just sit down before you fall.
I can't just do nothing.
We can pray. Your mom told us to pray.
I'm not gonna pray. This is his fault, Alex. But no, I just need Nikki to be okay. I need my dad to be okay. I treated them terribly. It wasn't their fault. I was mad at God and I took it out on them. But the thing is, it isn't their fault. It's his. It's all his fault.
Alex, this isn't...
No, look at the news, Myrtle. Look at what's happening. Look at the towers, the planes, the people. People are dying, Myrtle. And where is God in all of this? He's out sipping a margarita while the world ends.
Well, I've personally taken them more of a bourbon than myself.
The world is ending. And God is sitting somewhere with his feet up. He has to be because he didn't do anything to stop this. There were thousands of people in those towers and the people on those planes, and they're dead. They're all dead. My dad's dead, Nikki's dead, they're all dead.
Alex, you don't know that. You said Nikki works on the 32nd floor. That's well below where the plane hit. She's already evacuated the building. Your father has other firemen and first responders looking out for him. So look at this rationally.
You didn't pick up.
Neither did Alex's sister.
Did you leave a message?
Her mailbox was full.
She'll be all right, Alex. I'm sure they all will be. Why don't we make us all a cup of tea, eh?
How can they be? A plane flew into their building. Hundreds of people are dead already, and you have the nerve to sit there and say it'll all be okay?
I didn't.
What?
What is it?
They're saying it wasn't an accident.
Nothing's confirmed yet. But they are calling it terrorism.
Terrorism?
Who would do something like this?
Please let us not be Muslims.
You do not know that for sure.
Yes, they do. I just heard them say the name Osama bin Laden, didn't they?
They did, but that
I
doesn't
know what that means.
And what exactly does that mean, Chris? You should know, Ella. Isn't he like your Muslim Jesus or something?
That was about a million things wrong with that sentence.
Americans, your grasp of other cultures frightens me at times.
Stay out of this, Henry.
Oh, what? You start World War III?
They already did!
All right. Enough of that. How about we make some tea? See?
I'm not drinking anything she's touched.
Chris, you're being ridiculous. This isn't Ellen's fault. This isn't anybody's fault.
Somebody got on those planes and made them fly into the towers. This wasn't just some accident.
It has to be. People don't just do things like this.
They just
I
did.
know you're a little upset, Sarah, but that doesn't mean...
People are dying, and she had something to do with it.
How did I have something to do with it?
You're one of them, aren't you? You wear their uniform and worship their god.
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Ella's right. You can't blame her for something her people did.
It's not something that my
As
people...
long as you wear that scarf and practice their faith, you're just as guilty as the rest of them.
I know you worry about your dad, mate,
What do you know about it, Johnny? You don't know what it's like to lose someone. You haven't cared about anything in your life. This isn't your tragedy.
Rudolph! This isn't just an American tragedy, Chris. That's the World Trade Center, an international building.
On American soil.
On a planet we all live on. You're blind if you think you're the only one in the world who have lost someone today.
You're right. This is bigger than New York. Hundreds, maybe thousands of people are dead already. Somebody has to pay for that.
I told you, it wasn't me, it wasn't us. Bin Laden and Al-Qaeda are like what your Ku Klux Klan is to Christianity.
You mean our Ku Klux Klan?
Just because a few mad fanatics take things out of context and go too far doesn't mean that the...
Going too far. That's what you call this? Let me ask you, what would have been far enough? Huh? Maybe only one plane? Only one building full of people burning and dying? Would that have been far enough?
It isn't Ella's fault. She wasn't there, and she obviously doesn't agree with it. She's not the one we should blame.
Then who should we be angry at? Please tell me. Because I'm not angry at something right now. I think I'll implode.
No one, at least no one here.
Berto's right. The only person we can blame is God.
No, Alex.
No, he let them do this. He didn't stop it, and he's not fixing it now.
Alex, this isn't...
He let them do this, Berto. He could have stopped it. He could have saved all of those people. And we're just supposed to sit on the sidelines and say, oh, well, he must know what he's doing.
Faith is not about sitting on the sidelines. It's about trusting that we don't have the bigger picture.
This isn't a picture. It's a massacre.
Berta's right. Who are we to question the divine?
I'm a son who may have just lost a father, and a brother who may have lost a sister. So I will question. Thank you very much. I will demand answers until I get some.
You have to be able to listen for them.
What?
You are so busy. Shouting at Dio and blaming him for everything that goes wrong in your life. You've completely blocked yourself off from him. How are you supposed to hear answers from him if you're too busy shouting at him to listen?
I am listening. He's just not saying anything.
I don't think you listen to anyone in a very long time, Alexander. You don't even listen to your parents. Just listening to one side of that phone call, I could tell that they don't care if you got that internship or not. They don't think you're wasting your life. They don't think you're lost. And Jason does not think that you're too insignificant to care about. What does that have to do with this? Nothing. But can you understand this? Everything.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to understand this, mate? Who are we supposed to blame?
I don't know. Okay? I don't know. All I know is that we are people. Chris and Sarah are people just like Ella is people, and Hendrik and Johnny and Alex and me and the people on those planes and the people in those towers. We are all people.
So you're saying we're all the same?
Yes! Capable of great good, but also capable of great evil.
Because God made us that way.
No, because we made ourselves that way, Alexander. You chose to fly all the way to Rome and hide the truth from your family to steal your papa's credit card. You did not make you do that. You make yourself do that. You need to take responsibility for your own actions. And Chris, you do not get to lay the sins of the world on the Ellis shoulders. Joshua already took those sins upon himself.
So there are no consequences.
Nobody has to pay for this.
The towers are falling.
The South Tower falls. Then half an hour later, the North Tower falls. Alex's mom calls again.
Mom? Mom, what is it? What's going on there? I just saw Nikki's tower. It just fell. It crumbled. Mom, did she make it out? Mom, why are you crying? Mom, talk to me. Why are you crying?
night. Until we can't anymore. Until Berto turns it off.
This is not helping anything. I could not stay up all night watching. Go to bed. All of you.
Some go to sleep, or they lie there. No one can actually sleep.
Some turn the telly back on and watch it throughout the night. Berto stays up too, making sure everyone's cup's full. Some people drink the coffee, others need something a little bit stronger.
And Chris sits by the phone all night, waiting for a call that will never come.
September 12th,
2001.
I thought that was all just a bad dream. But then I wake up and I see Alex and Hendrix just sitting at the table, watching the telly. Berto's being real conch back at the kitchen, making everyone coffee and eggs. And Chris and Sarah sitting on the floor, waiting for a ring on their mobile. I thought it was all just a bad dream. I wish it was.
We spent all day watching the news again, but morning in Rome is the middle of the night for New York, so not much is happening. So they just keep playing yesterday's film over and over and over.
Seems like all they can do is play that film over and over and over. The second plane hits the tower. People run, they scream, they jump. What else can they do? They jump. People stream out of the base of the towers, covered in dust and ash and death. It seems like fewer and fewer people make it out each time they replay it. The first tower falls, and then the second. They're still digging through the rubble. They'll be digging through the rubble until the world ends. Maybe it already did.
Mio Dio, you're a God who loves his people. You're a God who died for his people. Is there a greater act of love? I don't know. But where is that love now? When people are ripping each other to shreds for scraps in the street. Do you not care that we are perishing?
For Lord, I don't know how to help these people. I want to help. I barely know them. Some of them I barely tolerate, but still I want to help. But how to help someone whose world has just fallen apart?
Well, don't you have anything to say for yourself? This is your fault. You did this. You took my sister away from me. So what do you have to say for yourself? I'm listening.
September 16th.
2001.
We finally make it back to New York. As we fly over the city on our way into JFK, I look at the skyline I've grown up with. A city I've known my whole life. And something's missing. There's just a steal and smoke. So many people just gone.
When we land, we take a taxi to my parents. My mom's condo in Manhattan. As we sit in traffic, I look out at the people, and it seems like they've already gone back to their normal lives of dentist appointments and grocery shopping and skim milk. Like nothing's happened, like nothing's changed. Like the world didn't just end 5 days ago. I don't know how to cope with this.
A little girl called me a terrorist today. She couldn't have been more than 7. I didn't even think she was old enough to understand what it meant. But she saw me in the shops, wearing my hijab, turned to her mother and said, "Mommy, is she a terrorist?" And instead of correcting her daughter, saying, "Don't be daft, wearing something on your head doesn't make you a terrorist," she just shushed her daughter and dragged her away to another part of the shop. And as she did so, she glared at me with so much hatred, like I should be ashamed to even exist. I didn't know people could be this cruel.
Neil, I hope you know what you're doing. Because none of us do. People ask me, Berto, what should we do? Berto, how should we feel? Berto, how do you trust Dio when the world is falling apart? I try to tell them, trust Dio. He has our best in his heart. How do I say that when just this morning I woke up and I wanted to curse you and die? Had a job, Dora. At least I don't have a mogli fastidiosa. And nagging wife too. Where are you in all of this? Where are you when the world is falling apart around our ears?
Sometimes I wished I believed in God. To make all of this easier, it might give some context to all of this.
September 20th, 2001.
We buried my father today. Well, we buried an empty casket today. I still couldn't find him under all that rubble.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here because, well, I'm afraid. I know they're taking a heap of precautions and saying it's safer than ever, but I'm afraid to go back home. Because what if I'm not watching on the telly, but I'm part of the next tragedy? What if I get on the next plane that doesn't make it out?
September 11th, 2002.
I'm angry at everyone. I'm angry at God for letting this happen. I'm angry at the people who did this. I'm angry at my parents for acting like nothing is wrong. And I'm angry at Nikki for leaving me. Why did you have to leave me?
Chris, he's so quiet. I can deal with the fear, with the anger, even the hate, but not the quiet. Before I could help him, but now he's shut me out. He's shut us all out. His mom keeps asking me what's wrong with him and whether or not I can help him. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
It's like there's smoke all around me and I can't see my way out. I don't know what I would do, even if I could see my way out. Where would I go? What would I do? Everything around me is smoke. This whole world is just smoke.
We often hear people asking me about forgiveness. And I try to tell them it's not about what anyone deserves. Do you deserve forgiveness? Do I? That's not how it works. I'm forgiven, so I forgive. I'm loved, so I love. But people do not listen. Maybe they don't want to listen.
I hate them. I hate them for what they've done to me, what they've done to us. Now people don't just pretend I don't exist. They hate my existence. People on the street call me a terrorist because I wear a scarf on my head, because I worship a different God than they do, because I'm different. And different is always evil.
September 11th,
2005.
I finally finished my dissertation essay. I defended it. I passed. I am Dr. Schultz now. I wished it felt like it mattered.
I laughed today. I was talking to Berto on the phone, and he said something so ridiculous and corny, and I laughed. A real, hold your insides in, throw your head back, laugh. And then I was weeping and crying all over again. But the point is, I laughed. I don't remember the last time I laughed like that.
I'm not okay. I don't think I'll ever be okay. But this week I had more good days than bad ones. And that's something, I guess.
Still talk to Berto sometimes. I call him or he calls me and we just talk. Mostly he talks, but that's the way with Berto. I'm trying to get better at listening.
I carry my camera everywhere I go now. Doesn't really matter where. The park, the shop, the bottle. It's never really known something's gonna happen. But London to a brick it will. Some bloke's got to be there to take pictures of it all. Why can't that bloke be me?
I talked to Alex today. He's still. But I tried to tell him that to live is to love. And to love is to lose. So live and lose and love. But most of all, love.
September 11th, 2011. We went to the memorial today. They finished it just in time for the 10-year anniversary. 10 years. And I was standing there looking at all the names. There's a whole section for NYFD and first responders. All I could think was that I was so thankful that my dad's name wasn't on it. Maybe that's the first step. Thankfulness. And then we found Nikki. And I was right back there. Right back to that phone call from my mom, so scared and shocked. And this isn't something that's supposed to happen. There were thousands of names, there's thousands of people, just like Nikki, dead or lost or just gone.
This isn't something that's supposed to happen. When it first happened, Chris and Sarah, they asked me, doesn't someone have to pay for all this? And yes, someone has to pay for this. But he already did. The whole world is brought together. The death of God on the cross. Is there anything more traumatic? But maybe that's how God chooses to save his people. Through death and violence and blood. Maybe that's the only way we know how to listen.
I'm still not okay with it. I'll never be okay with it. But I know she's gone. And she's not coming back. And I know I've got to continue on. Because to live is to love. And to love is to lose. But the most important thing is to love.